Hello, I Kiran Mudreddy, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Ballari Institute of Technology and Management, Ballari. Welcome you to the course C Programming Laboratory. Course code is 18CPL27. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss program to check whether the given number is prime or not. Let us understand what is the objective. Implement using functions to check whether the given number is prime or not. We are implementing using C programming language through the help of a function to check the given number is prime or not. First, let us understand which numbers are called prime numbers. Later, we are going to write an algorithm for that, convert an algorithm into a function, use the function and check prime or not and display an appropriate message. This is an objective of this video lecture. Prime number program in C. What is prime number? Prime number is a number that is greater than 1 and divided by 1 or itself only. That is, in other words, prime numbers cannot be divided by other numbers than itself or 1. Quite simple. For example, 2 is a number. It is divisible by 1 and itself. 3 is also a number. It is divisible by 1 and itself. Not any other numbers except 1 and itself. So similarly 5, 7, 11, 13 are the prime numbers. Note, 0 and 1 are not prime numbers. The 2 is the only even prime number because all other even numbers can be divided by 2. Keeping all these mathematical concepts related to prime number, keeping in mind, we are going to implement a program in C. Let us understand how to check the given number is prime or not using the algorithm. The purpose is to check whether a given number is prime or not. Input one number, output the given number is prime or not. While writing algorithm, these are the notation you must include. Step 1 is we need to read one positive number to check that number is prime or not. That is our first step. And similarly, second step is used for checking prime or not. That is, according to the definition of a prime number, it should be divisible by 1 and itself. So I start dividing a number from 2 to n divided by 2. Even you can do it for n up to n, not a problem. I'll discuss while explaining example. So you start dividing and take the remainder. If it is equal to 0, then it is not a prime number. So prime, I'm going to assign it as a 0. Otherwise, if it is not divisible, then prime value I'm assigning it to 1. So displaying the output, if prime is equals to 1, the number is prime. Otherwise, the number is not prime. So in this second step, I start dividing a number from 2 to till that number. That is the idea behind this algorithm. Quite simple in understanding. I'll take you to the example explanation. Consider an example 1. Given number is 7. So there are two methods are there. Start dividing a number n by, of course, a number it is divisible by 1 and itself. So I start taking from 2, 3, 4 till n minus 1. I start dividing and taking a remainder. If the remainder is equal to 0, then it is not a prime number. There is another method. Start dividing a number by 2 till n divided by 2, not take up to n minus 1. There are two methods. The second method is more efficient because it reduces number of operations and it is not required till n minus 1. Half of the number if you start taking, then automatically we will get whether the number is divisible by 1 and itself or not. Consider n value is 7. I start dividing a number 7 by 2. It divides completely? No. I start taking 3. No, it will not divide. I'll take by 4. I'll take by 6, 5. I'll take by 6. It takes 5 operations to say that the number is not divisible by 2 to n minus 1. The second method I am applying from 2 to n divided by 2. That is, I'll take a number 7 divided by 2. I'll take a 7 divided by 3. It will take only 2 operations. So, and it is efficient. The number of operations are going to be reduced. If the number is not divisible by 2 and 3 with respect to 7, then the 7 is prime. Take another example. N value is 24. I'm applying second method only. I start dividing the number by which number? First number 2. Yeah, 2 divides this 24 completely. So 24 is not a prime number. Keeping this example explanation in mind, we are going to write a function. Look into this. A C function. A function is a module or a piece of code. It does one particular task. Look into this. Int is a return type. This is name of the function is prime. It will take some arguments. Okay. So I require a looping statement. So I declared int I. I declared for I value start with 2 because I start taking the number from which number 2 till m divided by 2, that is till half of the number I'll take. So, and I'm incrementing this loop and I'm dividing a number and taking a remainder with the help of modulus operator. I start taking given number m, modulus of I begins with 2. If it is equal to 0, then this function will return 0. That is return type. It will return either 0 or it will return 1. When it will return 0, if the number completely divides, then it will return 0. If the number is not completely divided, it will not be divided at that time, it will return 1. If it returns 0, then the given number is not a prime. If it returns 1, the given number is prime. In this way, this function will give us an answer to say that the given number is prime or not. Yeah, let us understand how it is going to be implemented in C with the help of Turbo C. I already installed in my computer. The same thing I'm going to use to show you implementation. Go to the Turbo C. Okay, open it using the same algorithm, using the same function. I developed a program. These are header files. This is a function. Int is prime is a function. So here always C program starts with a main function. So this is declaration part. I require one number, that is I declared n. I'm reading that number. That is my first step, reading a number. Printf I printed a one message, enter a positive integer, and I'm reading it. How to check a prime number? I'm calling a function here. If e is prime of n, e is prime of n. For example, if I given n value 7, I'm calling a function, so the program will go to e is prime function. Okay, it will go here, and n value is replaced with m, and it starts executing body of the function. I value start with 2. 2 is less than 3. M is 7. 7 divided by 2 is 3. So it will execute body of the for loop. So 7 divided by 2. Is it equals to 0? Modulus, I mean reminder? No. Again it will execute for one more time, and it returns the answer 1, because 7 is a number, it will not divide completely. I'll show you the execution by tracing. F7 is a key that is used to trace the program. If I press F7, always see program starts executing from main. Yeah, if I hit F7 again, it will clears the screen. Now enter a positive integer. If I hit F7, okay, it was asking me a caution, enter a integer. I'll enter 7, and again it will go to a function is prime. Okay, so if I hit again F7, see, look into this, I'm calling a function is prime. What is the value of n? N is 7. So it will come here, I value 2. 2 is less than 7 divided by 2, that is 3. From 2 to 3 I'm taking, and the condition is true. If the condition is true, it will execute this part. What is the value of m? M is 7 modulus of 2. Is it equals to 0? No, it will not equals. Again it will take I plus plus. I will become 3. Again what happens? 7 modulus of 3. Is it equals to 0? No. So the answer is, it will return 1. If it returns 1, so e is prime of n. It returns the value 1. If 1, that means the condition becomes true here. So the number percentage d, that is n value 7, is prime. The answer will be the 7 is prime. On the other hand, I'll show you once again. I'll take another example. Enter a positive integer. I'll enter 24. The same example what I explained you. 24, again it will come to is prime function. Okay, it will take I value is 2, m value is how much? 24 divided by 2, that is 12. So I value is 2, 2 is less than 12. Condition is true. If the condition is true, it will execute if statement. What is the value of m? 24. 24 mod of I value is 2. 24 mod of 2. Of course, it divides completely, so it was returning. Look into the black color where the flow is. Okay, it will return 0. Once if it returns 0, is prime, it returns the value 0. If it is 0, that is false. It will execute else block. So it is not a prime. Okay, in this way the program is implemented. Okay, similarly you try to understand the video lecture, algorithm, C function, and execute the program. Okay, some Viva questions are also going to be asked on this particular program. What is prime number? What is function? What are the types of functions? Explain the flow of program with example. Explain the syntax of a for loop. Okay, so try to answer these questions uh, namaskar, and thank you for watching.